You walk into a dealership. The salesperson asks one question. Not how much is the car worth? Not what's the total you'll pay? Just one question. What monthly payment are you comfortable with? And right there, before you even sit down, you've already lost. Because that question isn't about helping you. It's about controlling how much you pay. And today, we're going to expose exactly how that works. Whether you lease or buy, there is a number that matters. Most people never calculate it. If you earn between $60,000 and $120,000 a year, you're not broke, but you might still feel financially stuck. You're doing everything right on paper, and somehow the margin never grows. That feeling usually has a car payment somewhere in the story. The average American right now is paying over $700 a month just to drive to work. That's not a car, that's a second rent. So let's fix that, not with opinions, with math. Here is the central idea of this entire video. The question is not lease or buy. The real question is, what is this car actually costing me per year? That number changes everything, and once you see it clearly, you will never walk into a dealership the same way again. Leasing feels affordable. That's the design. A car that costs $32,000 to buy might lease for $390 a month, and your brain hears that number and says, I can do that. But here's the truth. You are not paying for a car. You are renting someone else's asset. You are covering the depreciation. You are paying a finance charge. You are paying taxes and fees. And at the end of 3 years, you hand it back. Nothing to show, no equity, no trade-in, just 3 years of payments. Gone. This is where it gets dangerous, because the dealership then offers you the next lease. Same payment, new car, new 3-year trap. It becomes a subscription to looking like you own something you don't. Now let's talk about buying. Because buying isn't automatically smarter. It depends entirely on how you do it. Here is a real example. Take a mid-size SUV, a popular one. Sticker price, $31,400. You put $3,000 down. You finance it at 6% over 5 years. Your monthly payment comes out to $551. Over 60 months, you pay $33,060 in payments alone. Add the down payment. Your total out-of-pocket is $36,060. But here's the part most people skip. After 5 years, that car still has value. If it holds its value well, and some do, you can sell it for close to $24,000. Subtract that from what you paid. Your true cost of ownership over 5 years, approximately $12,000, or about $2,400 per year. Let that sink in. $2,400 a year to drive that car. Now let's run the same math on a 3-year lease. Same car, same down payment of $3,000. Monthly lease payment, $394. 36 months of payments, $14,184. Add the down payment. Total paid over 3 years, $17,184. At the end of the lease, you return the car. You get nothing back. Your cost per year, $5,728. Now compare buying, approximately $2,400 per year. Leasing, approximately $5,700 per year. That is more than double. For the same car, for the same 3 years. That gap, over a decade, is the difference between financial pressure and financial breathing room. Now here is something the dealership does not advertise. When you lease a car, the dealer sets a residual value. That is, the price you can pay to buy the car at the end. For our example car, that number was around $20,800. But the actual market value of the same used car, closer to $26,000. So you can buy your own leased car for less than it's worth and immediately sell it for a profit. Most people don't know this is legal. Most people don't know this is possible. Some financial savvy do exactly this. They lease, they buy at residual, they sell at market value, they recover thousands of dollars. This doesn't make leasing smart across the board, but it does prove one thing. Information is worth more than the car itself. Let's be honest, leasing is not always the wrong move. There are specific situations where it makes financial sense. First, if you run a business and can write off a portion of your payments, leasing can reduce your actual tax burden. Second, if you are looking at a luxury vehicle with high maintenance costs, leasing keeps repairs on the dealer's tab. Third, if you are someone who drives under 10,000 10,000 miles a year and genuinely wants a new car every 3 years, the premium you pay might be worth the lifestyle fit. But those are specific, calculated decisions, not emotional ones, not dealership-driven ones. The problem is, most people who lease don't fall into any of those categories. They lease because the payment felt manageable in the moment. That is monthly payment thinking, and monthly payment thinking is the slowest wealth leak in America. So here is what to actually do before your next car decision. Step 1. Calculate the total cost, not the monthly cost. Take every payment, add the down payment, subtract what you'll get back. That is your real number. Step 2. Look up the residual value before you sign any lease. Sites like Edmunds let you find this for almost any car. If the residual is significantly below market value, that is a negotiating point. Step 3. Ask yourself one honest question. Am I choosing this car based on what I can afford or based on what I want to look like I can afford? That question alone will save most people thousands. Step 4. If you are buying, choose a car with strong resale value. Some vehicles hold 70% of their value after 3 years. Others lose half. That difference is part of your total cost calculation. Here is the mindset shift I want to leave you with. Wealthy people don't think about what a car costs per month. They think about what a car costs per year, per decade, relative to everything else in their financial picture. The car you drive is not your identity. Your margin is your identity. Your flexibility is your identity. The person who drives a paid-off 5-year-old car with 0 payment and invests the difference every month is building something invisible, something the person in the new leased car cannot see. But in 10 years, the difference is undeniable. You already know which person you want to be. Now you have the numbers to back it up.